Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson here with the Facebook Live update. A little bit tardy here. Got 9:20 on the clock. So this might have to be a little bit of a shorty on our YouTube and Facebook Live update. I'm going to get that terminology or that verbiage down here by, 2025 maybe. Oh, this is 2025. Later. So I hope everybody's having a good evening here. You can see what we have on the agenda for tonight's YouTube and Facebook Live update. Heat relief, it's going to be short, won't last too long. For what it is, it's still going to be sticky. Just because I say there's going to be heat relief doesn't mean that it's not going to still feel humid. But it will be a little cooler tomorrow. And then we warm up again. The heat returns. And by the way, tomorrow, really Thursday and Friday too. A good idea to be rain gear ready and also to download our free weather app, because this is the type of weather, among other types, but this is a type of weather that really makes our free weather app important. And that is when we have these pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Gwen, hello to you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it very much. Hello, Madawan, Julie, and Neil in the house. I'm hoping that it's two of you there, or it might be Julie Neil. Mikey, Taco Tuesday. Did you have some tacos? I did not have a taco today, but it is Tuesday nonetheless. So thank you very much, Mikey, for being here as always. Appreciate seeing you here. The heat will be returning sort of starting Thursday. So tomorrow we take a bit of a break, still sticky, but then it gets hot again. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're going to be close to 90. I think we're going to stop just shy of it, but we'll be close. I think we get there on Sunday. And during all 4 of those days, we'll have a heat index, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that will be in the 90s. It won't be as hot as what we've had lately, but it's still going to be plenty toasty. It is too hot. I hear you. Carla, wow, 1.11 in West Portage. Wow, that's crazy. I know that it was a downpour for those who were under the thunderstorm. Some of you might be saying, what are you talking about? It didn't get any rain. Not everybody got it, but those who did really got hit with some heavy rain. Leonidas, around 3. Shannon, thanks for that report. So you got it. All right, Sean, hello to you in Portage Orlo. Hello in Paw Paw. You got some rain today. Karen, hello to you. You know, I was thinking when I was watching it come down, and I was like, drink up for the ground, because we've had a few days here where we haven't really had much precipitation. Let me see if I brought my sheet down here. I didn't. So we've gone a few days really without anything substantial. And again, not everybody got it. But, you'll hear me preach it a lot. Haley, hello to you. This heat is nauseating. I'm ready for a cool down. I got you. Karen, we need some cooler nights. You bet that would help. Well, remember what I said yesterday? We talked about it too. Consistency over time equals confidence. Still looking for, remember I said the first of the month, I think, is when we're going to have some relief. I'm still thinking that. We'll get some relief here for the first of the month, which is, by the way, a week from today. So we're going to have a few more hot days here and humid days. Not a lot of rain in Albion. Renee, thanks for that report. Not everybody got it. Ardella, hello to you in Coldwater, where you didn't get much rain. Usually you get dumped on there in Coldwater. Karen, hello to you in the Berg. I am doing well. Thanks so much. So the weekend temperatures are going to be in the 90s. How about this? If you went up there to South Haven for the sunset, the sun is so far north right now. Of course, it's as far north as it's going to be, that it's almost really sort of out of view there. But it looks like still a beautiful and interesting look at the sunset, because it, as you can see, broken up a bit by the clouds. But it still looks pretty nice. That's the view right now in South Haven. This is live. Thanks to the city of South Haven for the view. Let me squeeze that back so that you can get a better view of it. Oh, I didn't do that right, did I? There we go. Okay. So now you can see that's a live view there from South Haven. Ron in Holland, hello to you. And Bert in Plainwell, thank you so much for being here. Jenny wants to know how much longer until my electricity bill doesn't bankrupt me. You know what, Jenny? I thought that too. I was like, man, how do those people in the FLA in Florida and in Texas and Louisiana, how do they not just have to mortgage their home to pay for that air conditioner? It's constantly running, right? I hear you there. And if you want to know how much longer, a week, about a week. Let's see. Sean, you got rain there in Portage. Thanks for the report. Jerry, hello to you. Finally home from the hospital. I didn't even know you were there. And you got poured on. Oh, no. But I'm glad to hear that you're out. And thank you for being here, Jerry. Appreciate it. Peggy, cool it down. I think a lot of people would like that. All right, we're looking downtown Kalamazoo right now. Pretty quiet, as you can see. We've had some bouts of rain in downtown Kalamazoo, and some of them were pretty heavy at times, too. This is the Peregrine Tower camera looking to the north here. So now we move on to the radar, and it's a lot friendlier than what it looked like a few hours ago. You know, just as the model actually did a good job of catching on to, and that is that the thunderstorms that we had that were hanging around 4, 5, and 6, you know, for a brief time had a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Kalamazoo County. Those have now moved off to the east. They're out of the area. In fact, we zoom out. You can see what was hanging around here is really now already moving into Canada, but it's been weakening pretty rapidly there. Shar, good evening to you too. Diane, lots of rain in Portage. Thanks for checking in with that. Paul in Battle Creek, BC in the house. Triple E, thank you so much. What the weather will be like for the 4th. You have a lot of fireworks to set off that day. Thank you so much, Triple E. For now, it looks like the 4th. Remember, this is so preliminary because this is way out there. I mean, this is like 10 days out, right? 9, 10 days out. Right now, it looks pretty good and comfy, you know, not hot. So that would be nice. Keep asking, Triple E. As we get closer, we'll update it. Hello, Sharon in Lansing. Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thanks for the cool down for a few days. Tracy, hello to you. Sharon, got spit on in Shelbyville. That's it. We need some more. Well, you can see what's going on out there right now. There's not a lot, but our forecast model will show that by midnight, we have a chance for seeing some more. Now, if you're south of I-96, cross your fingers and toes. It looks like you might get a little taste of some rain. If you're north of 96, probably not. I'm going to run this between midnight and about 7 in the morning. And during that 7-hour period, you're going to see these showers sort of jetting off to the east. There they go. So you see what I mean by 7 a.m. as they get over to the east side of the state for my east siders in Belleville. Mike, looking at you over there in the southeast corner. As you can see, it won't be much. There won't be much left to it. It's going to be dissipating. This is 7 a.m. in the 70s. It's another mild night. Hey, if you don't have AC, it's going to be another toughie. At noon, we might see a passing shower or two. And then tomorrow evening, again, maybe a passing shower or two. But you get the idea. The model, I think, is trying to tell us just some pop-ups that will be going on. Dennis in Coldwater, thanks, Michelle. Hello to you. Stormed on both sides of you today, and you in the middle of it in Ceresco. Oh, that's a shame. Dawn, July 1st can't come soon enough. If you remember from yesterday, we were talking about that. We're going to have one big, we'll call it the dew point, the mother of all dew point parties. Now, that would be a real weather nerd to have a dew point party. But we're going to have a dew point party because we're going to celebrate the dew points dropping from the 70s where they've been lately. And they are right now, by the way. It's gummy out there, muggy. They're going to be dropping down into the 50s on the first and the second. By the second, we're going to be down into the 50s. I think we might go there on the first. All the way to the end of this month, though, which is a week from yesterday, we're going to have dew points in the 70s, 60s, high 60s and low 70s. That's depressing, sort of. Unless you really like to sweat. I get it if you really like to sweat. But we're going to have a dew point party on July the 1st. We'll have to come up with a cake or something like that. And we're going to celebrate. That first is what? That is next Tuesday. So we'll have a party here, and we're going to celebrate those dew points coming down. Hello to you in Decatur. Elisa, good to see you there. Cooled down a bit, needed a little rain. Yeah. Not a fan of the heat. Cataract surgery yesterday. Good. I'm glad that things are going well. Thanks for coming back with a report for us, sir. Elisa. Derek, hello to you in Bitely. Thanks for checking in. You still got the heat there up north just a little ways, right? Thanks for checking in. Pam, I know it's not up north. It's an interesting question. You know, is up north the UP? Is up north the 45th parallel? You know, if you get to Cadillac, is that considered up north? I don't think that's up north. I think for me, I'm going to call it the 45th parallel, which, of course, as you know, is halfway between the equator and the North Pole. I'm going to call it the 45th parallel. It's a little bit north, I believe, of Traverse City, right? So that's what I'm going to call it north. By the time you get to the bridge, in my book, you're up north. All right, I want to, you know, nothing will spark a conversation from Michiganders like that. So I probably shouldn't have opened that can of worms. Pam, hello to you in Battle Creek. Glad to see the heat wave end. Got a week to go. Lily, good evening to you. Thanks for checking in. Kelly, fall can't get here fast enough. We're only in June, right? Jennifer, ready for that dew point party. Feels like a swamp out there. I'm in the air-conditioned building, so I haven't been in since I came in when I first got here. But it was even just the walk-in from the parking lot. That was no fun, especially when you're dressed up. I got to tell you, it reminds me of, though, when I was in high school, I was in Florida, and I was a bag boy, at a grocery store. And I would have to wear like a dress shirt and tie. I had to look nice. And they would have me go out there and get those shopping carts. And I feel like by the time I came back, I had lost like 20 pounds of sweat. And I still was supposed to look like I was all fresh and stuff. And it's like I was anything but. Hibernate while in the 70s. That's true. Mr. Grand Rapids in the house. Good evening to you. Well, you know what? Hashtag dew point party. Oh, I'm going to write that down. Mr. GR, I am not going to steal your idea. But I won't call it mine, but I might steal your idea. Hashtag dew point party. We're going to celebrate. We are going to celebrate. Nicole, we're looking forward to it right next Tuesday. Brenda, it better happen now, right? Hello in Wildwood, usually in Bloomingdale. Brenda, I know you're like, I don't want to hear about that dew point because it does not go down there. Kathy, hello to you. Want to go swimming tomorrow? Live in Brownstown. Hello to you over the southeast side there. Looks good, but I tell you what. Download our free weather app so that you can keep up to speed with anything that develops. But I think by and large, you should be good. But keep an eye to the sky, keep an ear for thunder, keep an eye on our free weather app, and you're good. Craig, loving the cool weather now. Okay, it's not very cool out there right now. David, all right. Yes, we are, David. We are on track for a July 1st cool down, and it better happen because we got a party plan now. Greetings from Coldwater. Watching the Tigers. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Very cool. My son actually is at the Tigers game there to see Tarek Skubal on the mound. So he's at Comerica, one of my boys. Nicole, hello to you and Marcellus. Thanks for checking in. Brenda, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's good to see you too. Winn-Dixie, and actually, you know what? Thank you for the reminder there, Laura, but it wasn't Winn-Dixie. It was Big Star. Probably nobody remembers that one. Certainly Big Star. It wasn't Winn-Dixie. I did apply at Winn-Dixie, but they wouldn't hire me. And I was never fortunate enough to work at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Jennifer, it does feel like Florida out there for sure. You feel like it's better. Okay. Than yesterday evening, David. That's a good point. Good point. Oh, well, let me get to the dew point so that we can check them out. Ugh. There we go. Soupy out there, especially where you see those low to mid 70s. That's just gross. That's just Florida gross there. That's swamp, right? Jesse, hello to you in the Berg. Oh no, cannot have the bus breakdown on a day like this. Kenny, hello to you. And Marcy, ready for a cool down. Karen, sharing I'm posting a man's picture all over Facebook. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a weather chat there, Karen. So sorry, I don't know. Sorry about that. Jennifer, hello to you. And you're right. It is just downright gross out there. With those dew points, and that's not going to get any better. Feels like temperature right now still in the mid 80s. That is down from yesterday at this time. 84 is the way it feels right now in Grand Rapids and Ionia, and it feels like mid 70s, upper 70s. Kalamazoo right now, for example, feeling like 78 degrees. David, 67 degree dew point in Holland, where you are. Okay. Yeah, well, the airport is reporting. Oh, that's right. You know what? You're right. I'm looking at feels like. Let's look at that dew point. Yeah. That's not too bad. Along the lakeshore, it's not too bad, right? Not too bad at all. So that's good. Mikey, if you put an egg on the sidewalk, it'll cook. Certainly would have yesterday. We're sort of getting out of that weather for tomorrow. How about those highs today? That 91 in South Haven, that should not be there like that. So that is not the record for today. Today is the 24th, though, so we did make it up to 94. I didn't think we got that high. I will say this. Today's record high minimum for Kalamazoo was 75, and we were at 74, so we're just off of that. But you see the 90s back in full force there for us today. Jesse, how's the weather for the farm? Tomorrow and Berg days. Tomorrow we're looking good. If Berg days are this weekend, it's going to be good, but it's going to be hot. You might have a shower or thunderstorm tomorrow at the farm, though, Jesse. Just keep that in mind. Chris, hey, hello. Happy Tuesday night from Coopersville. Not even a drop of rain. My yard is dead. Hopefully, over the next couple of days, you see, we've got a decent chance tomorrow and Thursday and the 7 day of seeing some showers, maybe a stray thunderstorm. It will be hot, though. The heat returns. Tomorrow, 83. That's not too bad, right? That's not too bad. I think that's going to be because of more cloud cover. We get back to a little more sun Thursday, especially Friday. Look at those highs over the weekend. 88 and 90, right? And that will come, by the way, with, let's see, today is what? The 24th, 25, 26, 27. So it's 20th, 29th. That's going to come with dew points in the upper 60s, low to mid 70s. We haven't had our dew point party until next Tuesday. So between now and then, it's going to continue to be rather soupy. And if you factor in a dew point of 71, 72 with a heat index of 88, with an air temp of 88, you're going to get a heat index of about 93 to 95. Sunday, 90 with a dew point of, let's say, 72, 73. That will put us in the mid to upper 90s. So we still have some hot, steamy conditions coming for the weekend. But look at next Tuesday. What is next Tuesday? Next Tuesday is the 1st of July. What is happening to our June? Next Tuesday is the 1st of July. And you see why we're going to have a dew point party. Look at that low coming down to 64, right? That low coming down to 64 on July 1st. Let's talk about what it's going to be on July 2nd. How about 59 and 60? Liking it. That's when we're going to be partying. Hello to you, Brown One. Oh, hey. Good to see you. Good to see you. I recognize that name very much. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Checking in from the BC there, right? Melody, happy Tuesday. I hope your Tuesday is good too. There you go. That's good advice, Brenda. Check on the older people, please. Anybody who doesn't have AC, especially, you need to make sure that they stay ventilated and stay cool. Although tomorrow not as bad, but then later in the week. The bright side is the dew point is an 80. I don't know if you saw the story from CBS News earlier today, but there were some ridiculously high dew points on the East Coast with that heat that moved off to the east. Jennifer, wahoo. Mikey, thanks for the thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, good to see you there. Yankee Springs in the house. The fire department there. Thanks for all you guys do there, and ladies too. Good evening to you. Mikey, stay cool. Drink lots of fluids. You bet. Lily, thanks for the thanks. I appreciate it. Remember to check on your loved ones. Remember your pets. Remember the cement, the concrete, the cement, and the asphalt. Back in my southern days there. Get hot for paw pads. So keep that in mind too. Oh, no, you don't have AC. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I talked to somebody earlier today who doesn't have AC. David, Iowa sometimes, yeah. With all that corn, David, this is the time of year here. Well, not so much now, but in late July and August when that corn is mature and they're leaving it out there to dry out, certainly in September, yeah, that's for sure. Tanya, good evening to you. Sally, there you go. That's right. Be cognizant of that, right? You don't want to be walking barefoot on asphalt and weather like this when it's so sunny and hot out there. So don't have your pets do that either. Sue, good evening to you. Good evening to you. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate on out of here. You see the 7 day. Keep the rain gear ready just in case, and then also keep our weather app at the ready. 83 tomorrow, 88 Thursday. It's going to get hot again by the end of the week, and I think over the weekend we will have the heat index once again up into the 90s. But our dew point party is coming on Tuesday, right? If I had like a spare barometer, we'll have the burning of the hygrometer. We'll have the burning of the hygrometer. All right. Tomorrow morning, it's Jeff. I'm sorry, Jeff is out. It is Will. It's Daddy Will in here tomorrow morning. So give him a fine welcome here. He's live with updates from 4:30 to 9. And he's got you again at noon. I'm back at 5:30, and 6. We'll do another Facebook Live tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, of course, ish. And then also, don't forget, I'm on Facebook. If you're not already following me there, go over there. It's WWMT's Keith Thompson. And I'm on Twitter, Threads, YouTube, and what am I missing? Instagram. Okay? At Weatherman Keith, the @ symbol, Weatherman Keith, all one word, and all lowercase. Tanya, thanks for that. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Tip for the dogs, if you don't have AC, yeah, wet a washcloth. Yeah, that's right. Good. That's good advice. Good advice. Thank you for that. Karen, thank you for the thanks. Lily, good night to you. And Sean, I hope you have a good night as well. Hey, I'll be live in 20 minutes on Arc West, Michigan. I'll be live in 1:20 on the Mothership News Channel 3. We made it to Tuesday. Let's hit hump day hard tomorrow. So tomorrow night at this time, we're celebrating another weekend that will be on the way. So let's get some good rest and put in a good day of work tomorrow. Let's hit it hard. And if I don't catch you on the tube tonight, I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here, and have a good night.